Hi guys, Mike here for MyKeyReviews. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Platinum wireless headset for the PS4. Now this is an official product by PlayStation, and they currently go, at the time of making this video, for £130, so it is quite pricey, and it is also twice the cost of the gold headset, which goes for around £65. So I'm really hoping that the price reflects the quality difference. Anyway, if we take a look at the box, first of all, you can see that it has a really nice smart presentation with a clear image of the product on the front here. So I'm really excited to actually see what it's like in person, but so far I'm liking the box. As for the features, I've got a whole list here, but there's a bit more of a better description on the back. So I'm going to just zoom in there and hopefully you can see it okay. So first of all, compatible hardware. It states here PlayStation 4 system, PlayStation VR, PC and Mac, and also mobile devices. With a little asterisk and 2, it says here, wired 3.5mm jack connection required for the use of PlayStation VR and mobile devices, and the compatible system software with the PS4 is version 4 or later. As for the actual main features, so enhanced 7.1 virtual surround sound. Now to be honest, the gold headset also has the 7.1 virtual surround sound, so maybe this is an upgrade, I'm not too sure yet. So powered by 3D audio technology and 50mm drivers that create an immersive multi-layered soundscapes and helps you pinpoint your enemies. Also the other major new feature is the 3D audio enabled. Now the only problem with this 3D audio is that you do require games that are compatible with it, and at the launch of this there's only a couple of games that are actually compatible with this feature, such as Uncharted 4, and I believe one of the other ones is Watch Dogs 2, but don't hold me for that. Yeah, so not a great load of games that are compatible with this 3D feature. Anyway, let's move on. So crystal clear in-game chat. Now it says here it has 2 internal microphones and advanced noise cancelling technology. That's quite interesting. Custom PS4 audio modes. Enjoy bespoke audio arrangements for the latest games with the headset companion app for the PS4. So that is the same app used for the Pulse headset and the Gold headset. And great for use on the go. So as it's already said, that it's good for mobile devices, etc. And it says extended life battery, which should hopefully be better than the Golds, because the Golds didn't really last a great amount of time. So anyway, let's get unboxing and see exactly what is inside. Ooh, that's very smart. Okay, so we've got some stickers on the side here as well. Just on one side. Wow, look at that. Really nicely displayed inside. Ooh, they feel pretty solid. Now, we obviously are going to be saving this part until last because this is the main item. Gotta always save the best till last, so I'm just gonna move these over to the side for now. And then we have another box inside. So these will have all the extra wires and components, etc. inside. Okay, so the USB dongle is a different shape than the previous one. Now this is very important not to lose. This is what is which enables you to connect to the Platinum headsets wirelessly. You really don't want to lose this, so when this is not in use, either just keep it plugged into the PS4 or just put it somewhere safe. Okay, so here we have a stereo cable, a micro USB charging cable. See how long this is. Not really that long at all. So if you want to use whilst charging, then you're going to need to get an extension cable or just get a longer micro USB cable altogether. Okay, so this is actually a really nice, smart travel pouch, but it's not very protective for a headset, which is obviously like around 130 quid. You would expect that maybe you would get a hard case or something, and just the normal documents. with all the accessories covered, let's get to the main headset, as you can see here. Now, first of all, I've got to say that not only is the style amazing, you can see on here that we've got a matte finish, but then where the PlayStation emblem is, that is in gloss, so it stands out a bit more. And on the side of the ear cups here, like a brushed metal effect, which is pretty nice. And then you've got the alloy construction on top, with the blue theme inside the ear cup. So overall, a really nice looking headset. And I've got to say that the construction definitely feels more solid than the gold headsets, and there was a bit of complaint regarding the constructions, like the hinges being very plasticky on the gold headset, and I've got to agree that, you know, they do feel a little bit flimsy, you know, inside here. However, if you treat your products with care, they should last. These are almost 3 years old and they still work fine, and there's no cracks whatsoever, so just bear that in mind. But that said, hopefully people will find these a bit more durable. So let's have a little look around the headset and just see what it has to offer. So as already mentioned, an alloy construction on top there for a bit more durability, and you have like a rubbery silicone kind of feeling headband underneath. You have the left and right ear cups clearly labelled, just if I can get the lighting right, basically just right there is a left indicator and a right on the other side. As for the cushions, they feel soft, however, bear with me a moment. The gold headset actually seems a bit softer. Now, don't get me wrong, these are very soft, but the gold headset's certainly more softer. Okay. So to adjust the headset, these slide up and down. So it's they seem to click in place quite well. So it requires a little bit of force there. So these do fold in, as you can see here, but they don't seem to... It's not the most compact, really, to be honest. But nevertheless, they do actually fold in, so that is something. Now let's take a look at the buttons and ports. So on the left ear cup at the very bottom, you will actually see a very small hole. This is where the microphone is, so it's an internal microphone, nothing that sticks out, and it's very hard to see unless you catch it in the right light. And above that, you've got the auxiliary port, followed by the micro USB port, and then we have the general volume button. This is something that actually people got confused with in the past on the gold headset. It's basically the same situation. You've got a general volume, so basically the like all the audio and game, it boosts it up. But at the very top, you have a chat and sound like buttons. So what you do first is you actually adjust you either press the sound to boost up the game volume or chat to boost up the chat volume, and it's almost like a ratio. So as you're bumping up the game sound, you're also reducing the chat audio. So you need to get the right balance first, and then you can adjust the main volume. So anyway, just above that we have the mute button, which hopefully will have the same feature as the gold, where if you hold, you can activate the side tone. So that's where you can hear yourself. Unfortunately, with the gold headset, you couldn't actually hear yourself at all, so it was very pointless. Hopefully it's changed on this. Then we have the different modes. So we've got off, on, and then profile 2. Then we have a little LED indicator to basically say if it's on, charging, etc. And then, as already covered, we have the chat and sound buttons right there. And on the other ear cup is just one slider. So we basically have the, it says here, virtual surround sound / 3D audio on or off. Just a little switch, that is all. So that is it to the headset. So the next thing is to show you how to set it up and my opinion of the quality. So let's get to it. Setting this headset up is extremely easy. First of all, ensure it's fully charged. Once charged, insert the USB dongle into the PS4 and then turn the headset on. If you've previously used wireless headsets such as the gold headset, you'll find that you probably won't actually need to change any settings. But if it doesn't automatically configure, all you have to do is go down to this settings tab, then scroll down to devices. In audio devices, make sure that the input device and output device has the USB headset selected. From here you can also adjust the microphone sensitivity, though the default should be just fine. And you can also select the output to headphones, either all audio or chat audio, Just bear in mind, if you're selecting chat audio, the sound will come out through the TV, but where these are over-eared headphones, it will muffle the sound because it does block out a lot of outside sound. There are also settings you can access through the quick menu. So in sound devices, you can either do the output to headphones or adjust the microphone level. It's also important to note that in the party chat, there are other settings available. So here we have the adjust microphone sensitivity once again. You can then adjust the audio mix. So if you want to hear more of your party audio, you can do that. With the chat audio, you can prioritize either party chat or in-game chat. To gain the most out of this headset, you want to download the Headset Companion app from the PlayStation Store, which is free. When using this app, you do need the headset connected to the PS4 by the included micro USB cable. Once it loads up, you need to select the appropriate headset, so here we have the Platinum Wireless headset, and then you can view the catalogue. At the moment, Profile 1 is selected, so we need to select a sound profile. So I'm going to start with Shooter, and then go to Add. Then I'm going to go for Uncharted 4, but you can choose whatever you like. Once you've selected the two sound profiles you'd like, click on Next, then click Load. And now that's all done.
Annoyingly, when I tried to use the recording feature on the PS4, every time when I went into the settings, it wouldn't record, which is why I had to do it through the camera view, just recording the TV screen. So I do hope that is clear enough to get the headset set up for you guys. Now, as for the microphone quality, I was originally going to record the microphone sensitivity screen, and what I heard was actually pretty good quality, especially as the sensitivity was on default, which is just slap bang in the middle. Now, what you're hearing now is actually through the Platinum headset, though the quality may be degraded a little bit because of the obviously the recording output. I have compared the two, and there definitely is a better quality when I heard it through the sensitivity settings. But I will be getting a friend to join me later on and share his opinion on his end. Okay, guys, as promised, I now have a friend in a party chat. His name is Aaron.
Hi, guys.
So basically, I had a little read up on the internet with a couple of different reviews, and some of them say that the microphone isn't really that good quality. Now, on my test, I personally thought that it was actually very good, but the main important thing is what your friends can hear. So, Aaron, how do I sound to you?
It's clear. It's really clear.
Really clear?
Yeah, it's not too loud at all either.
Oh, that's good, because at the moment I've got the sensitivity to the default setting, whereas with the gold headset I had to bump it up a little bit. So it's good to know that I'm really clear, and the right volume as well.
Yeah.
That's great, awesome. All right, there you have it, guys. So not only have you got the recording of my voice, but you also have my friend's opinion, who is basically saying that the audio is good and also it's very clear. So thank you very much, Aaron.
After using this headset for a couple of hours and playing on various games, I gotta say that this is a very good product to have. But is it worth the price? Well, I'll get into that in a moment. First of all, comfort. These are extremely comfortable to wear. Surprisingly, this band here, which doesn't look like much, adds a lot of support, and this in conjunction with the soft ear pads just makes this a very comfortable headset to wear. Do bear in mind that there may be a pinch at first, or maybe a couple of times when you wear it. I think it's going to take a little while to loosen up a bit, but that said, when I was wearing it and I felt a little bit of a pinch after an hour, it wasn't unbearable to a point where I had to take it off. As for controls, even as a gold user, I think I'm going to take a couple of goes before I get used to it. All the buttons are a lot thinner and a little bit fiddly to get used to, but I think, like I said, after a couple of uses, I should be fine, just like anything. As for sound overall is very good, and it is better than the golds, but not by a long shot. The 3D audio is definitely noticeably different, but there's only a small catalogue of games that are currently compatible with. In general, things like Battlefield and Call of Duty, the gunshots are really clear, dialogue is good, just sound in general is very good, but I do find that at times bass lacks. Considering when I hooked this up to my mobile phone and I played a bassy song it could deliver, makes me think, is it the headset that is at fault for the lack of bass in the games, or is it the game developers not making it properly available in the sound, or is it the sound profiles that you download to the headset? Because the fact that this can actually deliver bass on a bassy song, yet when a grenade goes off by you, you don't really feel it, is a little bit disappointing. So I can't wholeheartedly put this down on the headset. It might be something more to it, maybe a software update. So for £130, I think these are a little bit steep. If they were going for about £100, I think that would be a much more reasonable. So it's really down to you whether you want to spend that extra money. Now, if you're already a gold user, it is a hefty jump. You're basically paying £130 for a new headset for much better build quality and a little bit of a bump in sound quality. If you're new and you're looking at either getting the gold headsets or the platinum headsets, well, you have two choices. Spend £130 on one headset or get the gold headset, which is actually very good in itself, and you can also afford 2 games. So in all, there's a bit of a choice of, what to go for. This is a headset that I would recommend. I just think it's a tad overpriced, but if you're fine with paying that extra money, then go for it. If not, I think that most people will still be happy with the gold headsets. Anyway guys, that's my opinion. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video.